What is up, Gundam MSIA fans? Today, this video is going to be about showing you guys my USA figure Gundam MSIA exclusives, and starting things off is the army of Blue Leos that I have. Right now, I believe I have 15 Blue Leos. I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Yep, 15. 15 Blue Leos, and I'm actually trying to hunt down 5 more, 20, and I have this Blue Leo back here. He needs... Oh, he's a bit loose. He needs help. He needs to get his parts replaced with other Blue Leo parts. Believe it or not, this is actually my first Blue Leo when I was a kid at 3 years old. This thing's been with me for so long. It's unbelievable. I had to... So the parts you see here are the parts that I had when I was a kid. I had to replace this hand with a Tallgeese hand because the normal blue hand just broke off, sadly. And yeah, no, it would be great to if I ever get a trade or buy certain parts, it'd be great to get this guy back to full form again. So if anybody wants to help me out, that wants to trade with other MSIA figures that's got Blue Leo parts, hit me up because I'd love to get this guy complete. But yeah, Blue Leo's starting off for my USA exclusive collection. Next one is the Shining Gundam. Now, I think the G Gundam itself, series wise, it's all right. It's not the best series, but I think the Gundams do look the best, and I love the design of the Gundams, and I love how they go like this hyper mode, Super Saiyan mode. I just I just had to have it, and sadly this was a USA exclusive, so it took me very ages to get this, but eventually I got one. I actually traded with somebody in the Gundam MSIA group, or I bought it, and he helped me out with that, and I'm very happy and thankful to that guy from the Gundam MSIA group, and I'm happy I got the Shining Gundam figure, well, the hyper mode anyway, because the hyper mode, as I said, it's USA exclusive. They don't have this in Japan. Next up is the hyper mode Master Gundam. Now this, again, because it's golden, and again, because I'm a fan of Dragon Ball, of course I want a Super Saiyan hyper mode Master Gundam. Again, USA exclusive, as I've said. It's just an amazing figure, and I love how it's just, I don't know, I just really like the gold paint job they did on it. And as I said, I'm a big fan of the hyper mode stuff. I'm not really wanting to collect all the hyper mode stuff. There was only like three, maybe four that I wanted, but I got the main three that I wanted, and I'll show you the next one that I'm talking about. The hyper mode Burning Gundam. Again, out of the hyper modes, these are the three I wanted the most: the Master, the Shining, and the Burning. The Burning was actually the hardest one for me to get. Again, they're not really too expensive, the hyper mode ones, unless if you're going after like the Bolt Gundam and the Dragon Gundam. For some reason, those two are just like crazy hard to get and have a bit of value to it. But these ones, not so much. I think the cheapest one is the Master Gundam. These go for about 30, 40, and I think this one's the same, like 20, 40, around about that. Something like that anyway. I could be wrong, but I got this for 30 when I bought it online. But yeah, no, the Burning Gundam, or the God Gundam, whatever you want to call it, hyper mode is just fantastic. Again, I love it. And I do have the circle ring for it, but again, I'm just showing off my USA collection, so I'm not like doing a full review on the figure, so I didn't bust out the whole equipment for it. Next up, we got the Real Type Gun Cannon. Again, this thing is an absolute beast and really hard to get. Amazing figure, honestly, and I actually prefer this to the normal gun cannon. The color scheme just looks way better. And for those of you who don't know what a Real Type, who don't know what Real Type means, it's basically mobile suits that got their color changed, designed for space battle to make it harder for the enemy team to see them in space, so that's why their color design is darker. Just like the exclusive USA gun tank. Again, this is another Real Type. These two pair together, and again, color scheme different, black and dark green. Again, for like better visibility for space battles. And see, if I get you a nice wee close up here, you'll even see that it says for space. It says Space Force, if I can zoom in on that. Yeah, Space Force. I'm sure you guys can see that. But these two are actually quite difficult to get, especially the gun cannon. You see a few gun tanks going around eBay, but the gun cannon is very rare, and you barely see them pop up at all in anyone's like collection or on eBay. Again, if you manage to get this guy, it's a very rare figure. So like honestly, perfect addition to anybody's collection if they like the USA exclusives. The submarine blue Gog, probably the most expensive USA exclusive figure that's been brought out. I could be wrong, but if anybody knows of an expensive USA exclusive figure, let me know. But as far as I'm aware, the blue submarine Gog is the most expensive one, and there's numbers on them as well. So people like to, let's see if my camera can zoom in on that. So people like to collect them. This one's 04, and I'm not really a big fan of the Gogs, to be honest. I have one that's a yellow one that I like to keep in my collection, but someday I'll probably like let this guy go at some point, but not something I really enjoy to collect, the blue Gogs, especially. But these things go around about for roughly $150 to $200, and again, they're just so super hard to find, and it's the most expensive USA exclusive that I know about. I could be wrong. If anybody knows any USA exclusive that outdoes the blue Gog, the blue submarine Gog, let me know in the comments below so I can do some research on that. Next on the chopping block is the Endless Waltz Battlescar Wing Zero, and again, I'm not the biggest fan of Battlescar, but there are certain Battlescars that I do really like, and the Wing Zero is definitely one of them. The amount of detail that they went into this Battlescar figure, to be honest, all the wing stuff is like actually quite good Battlescar wise. Sadly, I only really want this one and the Battlescar Nataku. The Battlescar Nataku I don't quite have yet, and it's only, to be honest, it's only to go with the Wing Zero, if I'm being honest. Like I wouldn't like have it on its own. But yeah, no, the Wing Zero Battlescar is like probably either my favourite or second favourite, and I love the face as well. The face is absolutely amazing on this. The detail, it's like Two-Face from Batman. There's a nice wee close-up look. And just the detail is absolutely amazing on that. But again, the people that made Gundam MSIA knew how to do their Battlescars right, and I'll tell you that. Next on the list for USA exclusive is the Battlescar Zaku 1, and just to point out, every Battlescar figure that was made is USA exclusive. They never made one in Japan. And the Zaku 1, I wanted this, and I think it's pretty cool. And to be honest, it's the 05 Zaku as well. And only the 05 Zaku has the Battlescar detail. I think the detail is really good. I'm quite sad that I'm missing the 05's shoulder for it, but I just love it, and the wee puncture that it has next to the cockpit, and all the details and scratches on this figure looks absolutely amazing. I had to have one. And the last USA exclusive figure that I have is the Battlescar Mummy Gundam. Either my favourite or second favourite, close to the, like, it's either this or the Battlescar Mummy Gundam that's my favourite Battlescar figure. And this thing, oh man, when I seen this in the anime series and then I realised this had a figure, I was like, I have to have that, because this thing is creepy, man. And honestly, I just loved it in the anime. And the fact that they made a figure out of this, I just lucked out so hard. So thank God Gundam MSI made a figure of this beast. Look at how scary this thing is, man. Honestly, it took me ages to get this. It's not an expensive figure. It's just really hard to get and annoying. But I'm so happy eventually I got one. And again, people from the Gundam MSI Facebook page really did help me on getting most of these USA exclusives, because I don't live in the USA, so it's really hard for me to get the ones that are exclusive. Other exclusive USA figures that I'm after is the Battlescar Nataku one to go with the Wing Zero, another Hyper Mode Burning Gundam, a Battlescar Burning Gundam, and a Battlescar Shining Gundam, and parts to fix up my Zaku 1, but it's not really a priority. And of course, more Blue Leos. I can never have enough of my Blue Leos. In fact, this thing is actually more mandatory, the Blue Leos here. Anyway, thanks guys for watching my USA exclusive video. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. It just boosts my YouTube channel. Peace out, guys.